Here's where the popular vote stands. Former President Donald Trump has 53% of the vote. Vice President Kamala Harris has 46% of the vote, but it's going to be a long night. Still way too early to call this election, with 44% of precincts reporting this evening.
And of course, we know the all-important numbers that matter, not the overall popular vote, the electoral votes.
WDRB's Monica Harkins is here to break down that race to 270 for us. Monica?
Yeah, guys, that's the lucky number tonight, and we've all been watching as we've continued to see these numbers trickle in. I want to show you guys the map here. So we see these states in white, obviously not been called yet. We've got 210 here for Donald Trump and 113 right now for Harris. Some of the key places we're going to continue to watch, though, through the evening are here: Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Those are going to be vital. So some of those indicators, of course, could mean this election. So far, none of those swing states that we just mentioned here have been called. Moving to the balance of power for the U.S. Senate, Democrats are defending 23 of the 34 seats up for grabs. 51 seats needed for that majority. You can see we've only got 15 seats remaining. The Senate here going fairly quickly. Already we've seen one seat flipped towards the Republicans. That was in West Virginia. Former GOP Governor Jim Justice won in a landslide. And on the flip side, Nebraska's independent candidate is leading over the Republican incumbent, while Montana looks to flip to the GOP with Tim Sheehy. And in Texas, Ted Cruz held on to his seat by about 9 percentage points. Flipping over to the House, all 435 seats are up. This is a little bit different than the Senate, and it's a lot of seats. It's going to take 218 to gain control, in contrast to what we just saw in the Senate. 176 seats still yet to be called. Republicans trying to not only keep the majority, but strengthen it. So far, one seat flipped to Republicans that we know so far. That's in North Carolina. And at the same time, it looks like one of the Democrat seats that's been called a toss-up could be holding strong. And in northern Maine, Republicans could flip a seat there. Meanwhile, two different districts in southern Indiana are keeping it close, and Democrats could flip 2 Republican seats there. There's a lot of different districts across the entire country. Some could be coming down to a couple of votes, maybe even thousands. And we likely won't know the balance of power for the U.S. House of Representatives until tomorrow or even beyond. That is going to be some close margins there, as well as even possibility for some recounts. That's all for now. Back to you guys.